Okay, so here's how to make your home page. Hopefully you have got your success criteria open in front of you. We're going to go through these one by one so that you have something that will look a little bit like this here. So we have the banner with your title. Here it says Seisen ePortfolio, but that will actually be your name. So this is Mr. O'Shea's, there's his photograph. That would be Mikey's ePortfolio. The next success criteria underneath that says the school or the PYP badge next to your banner. So that will look like this. And that's been emailed to you, so hopefully you've already downloaded that and you'll be ready to insert it. Next success criteria, moving down the list, says a section underneath your banner with the school motto. So here we go: learning to love, loving to learn through kindness and gratitude. And then the final two success criteria together is a photograph of you and a paragraph that says about me and has a little bit of writing about you. So we'll go through one by one to make sure you set up your home page correctly. So the first thing to do in your emails, you're going to go to the Google Apps logo here and find where it says Google Sites. So there it is. If I open up that, now this is the old Google Sites, and you can see it's not very user friendly at the moment. So I'm going to click on this new Google Sites here, and when I click on that, I have a much cleaner interface. Now I actually started, I'm just going to remove that. I started one earlier on, but this is the sample one I've already set up. We're all going to start from a new site today. So I'm going to click on new site, and it opens up a blank website for us to start editing. Now on the left hand side here is like the preview of what your site will look like, and on the right hand side here it's all the editing options. So we have this page editing here, the insert tab, where we're going to insert different things into one page, or later on we'll be using the pages editing tab for us to create new pages and move pages around. But the first thing I'm going to do is just select the theme. Now I'm going to select this pink colour here because it's the closest colour to Seisen's own colours, and you see that the banner there has changed. Okay, I'm going to go back now to insert and check that first success criteria again. So you should have your success criteria open. It says a banner with the title your name's ePortfolio. So my name is Michael's ePortfolio. Okay, now just like you can edit text boxes in Google Docs, you can move this around. You can select the style and you can change that to heading, normal text, subheading. I'm going to keep it as a title though, so it's large text. Okay, and you can also just should be able to move that around as well. You can see as you move it around, it sort of snaps to a grid. So maybe I'll put it on the left hand side for now, because the next success criteria moving down the list says that we need to insert the school badge next to your banner. So to do that, make sure that you're on this insert menu here, and we're going to scroll down and we're going to insert an image. We don't need to scroll down, there it is at the top actually. We're going to insert an image. Now you're going to, first of all, you're going to have to bring the image into Google Sites. So you're going to select the file from your computer, and it's a download. It should be the last download. There's it, the download, Seisen PYP logo. I'm going to open that up. Now that at the moment hasn't uploaded it to the site, it's just brought it into Google Sites. We need to click on upload. You can see there, uploading one of one. Now automatically it puts it in the next section under the heading, but we just want to drag it back up, and you'll see there we can put that in. Okay, you can also resize that, play around with it until you're happy with the size. I think that looks okay. So just go back to the success criteria. I have my banner with my title. I have my school badge. The next thing I need is a section underneath with the school motto in the style of a header. Now, if we go back, underneath, if I double click, I have this menu, which is the same as this menu. I'm going to double click there and say I want to insert some text. So we're going to write, learning to love, loving to learn through kindness and gratitude. Okay, so this requires you to just edit the text a little bit. That at the moment doesn't look like a heading, so remember the success criteria says in the style of a header, and that just means I'm going to change it from normal text here after I've double clicked to say heading, and maybe I'm going to just center that text. Heading, maybe subheading, no, maybe a title. Actually, maybe a title looks better there, so I'll leave that as a title. You can choose, it says heading in your success criteria, but you can change that to a title. Okay, so if I go back now, I've created those first three sections, section underneath with the school motto. Now I need the photograph of me and a little bit about me. So, photograph of me down here again. Now you can double click and that brings up this menu for the section, or you can just go up to here, insert image again, exactly the same as we did with the Seisen and the PYP one. I need to upload a file from my computer. Now I'm going to actually choose this from photographs. I can choose from iPhoto, or I can choose from, should be, there we go, Photo Booth, where I've got lots of different photographs in here. I'm going to take this one of me with a cup of tea, open that one up, and upload it, and it should automatically put it in the section underneath. There we go, underneath there. Okay, if I don't like that image, I can just delete and go through again. So whoops, I don't want to do text, I want to click on the section underneath and I want to upload an image. So again, we want to upload files from our computer. You can actually, let's click on your albums, let's see what it says here. They're my shared albums, so maybe I'll click one from profile, photographs, and I'll have my school photograph. And the final thing is the paragraph next to me. So again, I'm going to double click and I want some text. I'm going to say about me, and here I will write a paragraph about myself, my strengths and my hopes for the year ahead. Now I'm going to change that title to a heading. There we go. Okay, so almost done. You'll notice that when I highlight on these different sections here, you always have the option to change the size and the location, but also on the left hand side here you can change the style a little bit. So to separate the headings, you may want to maybe emphasis 1, emphasis 2. I think that's a bit too strong, so I'm going to keep it emphasis 1 with this one. Maybe I can keep that section as emphasis 1, or I could keep it as white, regular, and it separates those sections nicely. And there you have it, your home page is complete. So let's just check. We do have a banner with the title, your name's ePortfolio, Michael's ePortfolio. The next success criteria says the school badge with the PYP banner, a section underneath with the school motto is there, a photograph, and about me. All done. Okay, so there I go. I can preview it. This little I button here turns it full screen so I can see what it looks like large screen or on a small screen, or I can even see what this will look like on a mobile phone, on a smartphone. So there we go. Okay, there's your home page complete.